Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and today, well, we're doing some cool stuff. I have a pretty cool build planned for today, and well, to start us off, I put some doors in because on two separate occasions, two different creepers at two different times have come in here, just walked right through and blown everything up. But I really like being able to see the ocean and all that cool stuff. So I went ahead and dug this little spot out over here, and we're gonna put in a whole bunch of smelteries. We're gonna automate the process of smelting ore using the smeltery and a little bit of Ender IO. This little smeltery over here is kind of just over here for personal use smeltery I'm gonna put out here, because this little smeltery out here is not enough to process all the ores that we're gonna start processing here. Now that I have this big hammer and you know, this super fast pick, and yeah, so we're gonna automate it, or at least get started working towards automating it. So first things first, you know, I obviously need a whole bunch of seared brick, so I've been actually making a whole bunch. I don't know if you've noticed that my seared brick supply has slowly increased over the course of a few episodes, and I currently have some smelting in here. Whoa. Where aren't you going? Hello? You're on furnace mode. Why won't you go? Oh, that's right. You have to go in the furnace. Duh. So anyway, yeah, I have them smelting. And also, I went ahead and redesigned this room. I found a whole bunch of berries. I went and ran around and found a whole bunch of berries, and ended up finding. I found some blueberries, I think it was. I know I found some blackberries. Oh yeah, I found some blackberries and some raspberries, which actually gives us at least the three that we need to, you know, start making the cool little fruit buckets or fruit bowls. What are they called? I don't remember. Berry medley. That's what they are. I remembered. So anyway, yeah, I wanted, and I added more barrels and all that fun stuff. And our storage is starting to get a little bit on the crazy side, so it's something that we're gonna definitely want to deal with in the future. And I found some charred Certus quartz, so we might be moving into, you know, applied energistics here pretty soon. Not sure yet. Not sure yet. I'll have to be a little bit more confident in our power supply. But for now, we're going to get started putting together our multi-smeltery combo. Okay, for this multi-smeltery setup that we got going on, we need to set the groundwork for it first. Now, doing that is pretty simple, actually. If you remember the cobblestone setup I had before, go ahead and mine this part out. We're going to need a whole bunch of bricks. So, what we're basically... I hear a skeleton. I hear him. Oh, by the way, I upgraded my bow. I put the fire string on there. It didn't really do much. I think I think the bows travel faster, but it actually reduced my draw speed a little bit. But that's okay. It'll upgrade over time, and everything will be super cool. Where is our smeltery drain and our smeltery controller? Now, there's actually a reason why I have them all set up like this. There's a beauty to this setup that I will show you in a moment. But I want to get all of this down first. Oh, wait, whoops. These guys. Alright, so we're going to put our controller right there. Controller right there. Nice. Then we're going to break these dudes. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Switch this out for that. Am I doing this right? I'm trying to remember how I did it in my little test world. Now we put the tank right there. And there we go. Now, what's really cool, now they're small right now, but we're going to build them up. They're going to be tall, and they're going to have a really nice full amount of space for smelting ores, which will be really cool. Now, what's nice is these seared tanks will power both of these slots, so we don't have to worry about a whole bunch of tons and tons of lava powering this one area. So this will save us a whole bunch of lava, and it'll save us on a whole bunch of space, which I love. I think that's Just the coolest thing ever. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to continue on this combination of a seared tank, no tank, seared tank, no tank, and then a smeltery every other block. So I'll be right back. All right, now look at that. They're all on. They're all working properly. Now they don't have any lava inside of them. In this last one, I only did 7 for now because in my test world I found 7 to be the amount that I need because I'm doing 1 for each ore. Because we're going to actually have each smeltery is going to be in charge of smelting 1 ore each. And from what I remember, 7 ores is the possibility for us as far as like stuff that we want to toss into the smeltery. I went ahead and left space just in case I forgot about one or something like that. I left space for another just in case. So for right now, this tank is only powering just the 1. So we'll get lava in there eventually. Now, the next question that you should be asking is, how are we going to get this stuff out? Well, we can put the smeltery, dunk, 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 right on top of this guy. Now you have to hold shift and right click, or else it's going to try and access the thing. But, obviously for right now, this doesn't work. Whoa, what was that? We're having memory issues? Nope, we're good. We are good. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and, of course, smelt up even more seared bricks. I grabbed the seared bricks that we were smelting up before out of the alloy smeltery. So this is all we got for now. I'm going to need to make some more grout and get that stuff going. But we can at least get a few of these up to the 2nd level so I can show you guys that it works. Look at that. Wait, what? Why are you still only 2? Why you mess with me? Why you mess with me? Oh, there we go. See, that one's right. I don't know why this one's being weird. Did I mess this up somehow? I may have. But see, these guys, they doubled up. And they will continue to double up as we go up. So eventually, once we get up there, we should have, I think, 29 spaces available for ore, which is, like, more than enough. I think. I might be off with that math. Ah! There's a concussion. Splash in the water. So anyway, give me a moment. I'm going to go make up some more seared bricks, and we'll be back to finish this up. Okay, guys, we're back, and I have a couple more seared bricks, but, I pretty much finished it up. Now, in the future, when we come back, I'm going to try and we come back from the next episode, or in the next episode, rather. I'm going to try and have this completely filled up to the top and have this guy done. Actually, I've got enough bricks I can toss them. Well, I don't have enough bricks, but I can go ahead and start putting this together a little bit. This is going to be our personal smeltery that we can work on and do stuff with. Oh yeah, I forgot we can actually take this guy apart over here. Well, we might leave this one together, but we might shrink it down. We'll see what I do in the future. This might be our like more personal because all of our stuff was over there, but this will be over here just in case we need to do some other work. But anyway, let's go take a look at how our bricks are going. See if we got any more we can use. There we go. Nice. So you may be wondering why I haven't made any smeltery drains. Well, or not drains, smeltery faucets. Well, I have a good reason for that, and I will show you why. If we go over here and take a look at our pressurized fluid conduits from Ender.io. Actually, not that one. We want this one. It works with this too, but I'm not trying to mess with that. I'm just going to do something simple. Alright, well, maybe I will show with this. I don't have enough in there. Believe it or not, the fluid conduits will actually work in place of a drain. If you sit here and you switch it to always active, extract, it'll dump it right in there. See? You right click and it fills them right back up immediately, like you can see it in there. Dump, and it does it again. It does it again. Instantly. Without me telling it to do anything, without any type of interaction from me. How cool is that? That's hella cool. In case you were wondering. But anyway, for this one, you want to actually leave those on there for manual purposes. And we are actually going to go ahead and utilize this in this setup to actually automate the collection, smelting, and then sorting. Well, yeah, we can do sorting actually. Ooh, that actually reminds me of something else that might be really cool for this build. But for now, we have to worry about how we're going to get the ores into these guys and then get them out. We'll worry about where they go later on. But for now, we need to build a whole bunch of fluid conduits. And actually, we need a whole bunch of item conduits too, because while the fluid conduits we can use to go ahead and... Actually, we can go ahead and put the fluid conduits on here right now. So we have those 3 on there. We need a few more. We're going to need item conduits because the item conduits can actually hook up to these guys down here. Pull them out, but I don't think I have any item conduits ready made. But I will go ahead and clear this bottom part out. Nice. We'll be back. Okay, we are back, and I really need to make a few things actually before we move forward with this build. Waiting for this thing to cook all of this stuff up is taking forever because I need to make some item conduits, which I actually haven't shown you guys yet, but I will soon. But sitting here and waiting for all this stuff to cook up is taking forever. Super slow. However, we can upgrade these machines. The sag mill and the alloy smelter can actually be upgraded with a couple, well, capacitors. Whoa. Double layer capacitor is what we're heading for. We're going to make 2 of them. Now, we've already seen the basic capacitor, but the basic capacitor doesn't upgrade it at all because we use a basic capacitor to make it. So if we go ahead and put together 2 basic capacitors with some energetic alloy and some coal dust, we get some double layer capacitor coolness. Now, energetic alloy is pretty easy to make. We got the alloy smelter right in front of us. So all we have to do is toss redstone, gold ingot, and some glowstone in there. And actually, I need to get 1 more piece of glowstone because I need a little bit more. Wait, what? Oh, it gave me a whole stack. Well, I didn't mean to get the whole stack. Do that, dink, dink, and dink. There we go. Now, this is, of course, going to take a minute because it's alloy stuff, so... Or actually, we need... There we go. Almost got my math wrong. We actually need 5 because I'm trying to make 2 of these because, hey, we have 2 machines. So, yeah. There we go. And I'm making one other cool thing that I'll show you guys, but I won't tell you yet. But it has something to do with this number down here and the fact that it's super high, and we need to kind of do something about making sure that we don't lose these levels. So I'll be back when these are done cooking up. Alrighty. We are back with our last energetic alloys all cooked up, and boom! Double layer capacitors. Look at that. Super cool. Now this should speed up this process significantly. There we go, we got our last one. Now, something to keep in mind, like I said, I wanted to make a few item ducts, and I wanted to make something else to help us deal with our experience issue. That being the experience obelisk. This thing's really cool. I think it's probably, this thing should cost way more than it does, considering that what it does is pretty freaking cool. So, let us get together a machine chassis real quick. Which should be super easy. We've done it enough times now, right? Just grab ourselves a couple redstone. If you're wondering, if you're noticing where like a lot of my resources disappeared to, when the second creeper explosion that happened, I don't know what happened, but like because of the ring of magnetism, and I went into creative mode because I like lost a bunch of stuff because of it, and when I went in to creative mode, the ring of magnetism like sucked all of my stuff up into me as a creative player because you have the bonus inventory, and I can't get to the bonus inventory for some reason. And yeah, it caused some problems. I didn't give myself the stuff back for whatever reason. I don't know why. I kind of feel like maybe I should have, but it's all good. We're dealing with it. We're working with it. But because of it, we lost some stuff, including those iron bars that I already had made that are now gone. Man, please tell me we have some iron around here so I can make those bars. No, we don't. Oh, well. Well, I'll be back. We are back, and I went ahead and put together the machine chassis to make sure that, you know, there are no issues. So something else that we actually need to make, in order to create this experience obelisk is some solarium, which is another form of alloy that combines soul sand and gold ingots. Now we get to put these babies into action. And before we do this, I'm actually going to pick this up and stick it right here so it can, like, you know, dump its power. Because what's also nice about double layer capacitors is not only does it speed it up, it also increases its power storage. Look at that. Hopefully this is draining into it. Nice. So you can go our soul sand and gold ingot in there, and we're going to see how much faster this is. Actually, I guess I should have showed you how slow this one is. So as you do different types of alloys, some of them are a lot faster or slower than others. The really basic, simple alloys, like the conductive iron, is really basic and simple, like I said. So it's really fast. So, but once you get into the more complicated stuff, or the more expensive materials, such as, you know, gold and soul sand, it's a little bit slower. But still, this is much faster than it would have been if we would have done this solo. Sweet. Okay, this one's emptied out, and I can go ahead and toss that into a chest. Let's go ahead and toss this one on top of it as well. Look at that. It's almost done already. This would have taken like twice as long all by itself. That's super cool. Alright, so let's run back over here now. We can toss these guys on here. And what we needed the, you know, 5th energetic alloy for was, bam, an experience rod. Right-click on a fluid tank containing liquid XP to gain levels. Shift right-click to transfer levels to the tank. So if you didn't have the excess materials to make this and only wanted to make the experience rod, if you had a tank sitting somewhere, you could dump your levels into the tank. But because we don't want to do that. We want to make the experience obelisk, which we're going to put right here. Really simple interface. You have store 1 level, 10 levels, or all levels. We're going to dump, bam, all of our levels into there. As you can see down here, we no longer have 35 levels on our player. We now have 35 levels in the experience obelisk, which this will keep it nice and safe. So if we die, we don't lose, you know, that nice big chunk of levels, because going forward in the future, we're going to want to have a lot of excess experience that we can use to power some future projects. And speaking of future projects, we need to make sure that we're collecting these berries. So I think it'd be really cool if we can kind of automate the creation of the berry medleys. That'd be super awesome, dude. Just buckets of berries on demand. I think I'm going to put those in there for now. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. Well, oh yeah, you can put upgrades in these and make them super fast and more space and all that cool stuff. So we'll put those in there. That makes way more sense. So as I mentioned, we wanted to make some... Oh, where's my iron? Oh yeah, here we go. That's right, that's right. We wanted to make some item conduits. Now to do that, we need a... Oh no, what are you doing? Oh man, I don't want ender pearl dust. Well, whoops. Be careful that it's not on furnace mode, or it will cook your stuff up and ruin your day. So anyway, as I was saying, we wanted some item conduits. Now they're pretty easy to make. There's only one type of item conduit. Now you will need, of course, some ender pearls, but that's cool. That's cool, because 1 ender pearl, 1 iron ingot, you actually get a good chunk of item conduits because you use the nuggets. Surprise! And we need these guys too. So we're making a few things. Like I said, we're going to need some more fluid conduits, and that's the wrong thing. Turn these guys into pulsating iron nuggets just like that. Nice and simple. And we actually might need more than this because we're going to be doing a lot of routing of items and stuff. So let's run on over here and put our fluid conduits down. Whoops. Boom and boom. And then for these guys, I haven't really decided on where I want the export place to be, where the chest is going to be, where all the ores show up. We'll see. Well, for now, we can still put these down. Sweet. Nice and simple. And we will need to go through and actually set all these export and all that fun stuff. So Let's grab our alchemical bag. And jump down here and do that real quick. Alright, so extract, always active. Extract, always active. Extract, always active. Always active. Well, I guess I switched them to insert by accident. It's really easy to right-click the arrows by accident and have it do a whole bunch of crazy stuff when you're just trying to click on the interface. So there we go. Those are all set to output automatically, which is super badass, and I need to get out of here. And we'll tidy all this stuff up and it'll look super nice. I'm definitely not leaving it like this. It'll look super fancy when we're all done. So, I'm not exactly sure where I want to send these guys yet. If I just want to put them into a chest, or if I want to put them into drawers, or how I want to do it. So for now, we're going to set this up and wait until we have more seared bricks. I just couldn't think of what they're called. I need more seared bricks to make this higher so I can do a little bit more work as far as the automation goes. Because like I said, I want this stuff to go into the smeltery drains, which you can also do, by the way, in case you did not know. So I will more than likely have an input chest as well, where we'll be able to dump all of our ores, and they'll get sucked out by the item conduits and put into these guys. So actually, let's see how much. There we go. We actually have a good amount. We have a good amount. We might be able to actually start setting up part of this. Let's hold on to some of these for now, just in case we need to make more parts. I don't think we'll need to make any more parts, but just in case. Oh man, are we gonna have enough? Oh, you know what I just remembered? I don't want the smeltery drains on the bottom, actually. I want the smeltery drains on the top with the tanks. This is actually very important because this makes it a lot easier for us to get stuff into it without a whole bunch of pipes down here. Although actually there's already item pipes down here. Maybe it would be easier to just do it from the bottom. So never mind, just kidding. Just kidding. In my test world I actually did it from the top, but because Ender.io is amazing, it might be more practical for us to actually do it at the bottom. So ignore. Oh, and you can actually look and see it's even taller now. Sweet. Okay, we are back and we're taking a look at how we can create some sort of input chest. Wow, am I having a problem walking? Okay, there we go. So, what I went ahead and did is I went ahead and kind of dug some some space down here so we can connect. There we go, insert. We want all these guys to be on insert. So these guys are connected to the smeltery drains, as you saw there, and we want to make sure that they're set to have stuff put into them. Oh, there we go. We can just right-click the arrow. I forget you can do that. Sometimes I usually just like to just mess with the interface itself, just to make sure everything is set up properly. So we want somewhere that we can put items in, or of course, preferably, and have them sent all the way over to here and sent into their preferred smeltery. Now, getting them to go into the right smeltery we'll probably deal with in the next episode because we're getting kind of, low on time. But we can go ahead and get our input chest set up. And to do that, we need to run this down, like this. So that'll tell you where all the different places it's connected. And here we go. There's our oil, which means we should be able to dig up little bit. Whoa, where is this actually? I mean, I know we're in our base, but where exactly are we in our base? Right here. Nice, I like that actually. I was kind of going for right here, but this works. This means I don't have to do a bunch of turns. Although we might want to move the hopper, just make sure nothing's just dumping right into here. That'd be hilarious. And depressing. Although, we could actually just go ahead and cruise right through here. Let's go ahead and cover that up. Yeah, we can put our chest right here. We can move this chest or get rid of it, turn it into an alchemical chest, however when you want to do it. And we can put a chest right here that we can run these conduits to, which actually I can go ahead and do that right now. Because once we set these up, we won't really have to mess with them too much again. Jump. Jump up, jump up. There we go. Our shovel's so fast now, it's like ridiculous. Don't worry, I'll fix all this stuff up so all looks nice. I know right now everything kind of looks kind of a mess outside of our main like work area, but you know, I got projects going on. I'm just making sure everything's nice and set up and good looking in the future, not necessarily right now. Okay, now this can run on over here and sit right there. We might have to move you, stencil table. Pardon me. We're going to put you right here for now. And let's cover this back up. Perfect. Now we can do this so we can actually access this and mess around with it. What we're going to do is we're going to take a chest, which I think for now we're just going to do a regular, nothing special about me at all chest. And put it right on top of this guy. Hello? Can I place you? Maybe it needs a block behind it. Although actually, I guess I can put the correct block behind it. Oh, I don't have any of those on me. What? What? Maybe I got some right here. Oh, there we go. Alright, take our chest, put our chest down. Our chest is still being a pain in the butt. So whatever. I wonder why it won't let me place the chest down. Is that like some weird vanilla mechanic? Oh, it's because there's a freaking chest sitting right here. Alright, there. Jeez. Stupid vanilla mechanics. There we go. So yeah, this guy is always going to be set to output. He's just going to suck everything out that's an ore. Which again, we'll specify what stuff he's allowed to take out and what stuff he isn't allowed to take out in the next episode, because we don't have enough time to go over all that. But for now, we can take a look at this chest to know that if anything that we put in here is going to get sucked out and pushed into that first guy that we have hooked up. So let's actually grab some copper ore and toss him in there. He should get sucked out. There he goes. He should be in here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Absolutely amazing. Now, next episode, we're going to come back and we're going to automate the input of lava. We're going to automate the input of the copper ore, which we pretty much have just about done. We just want to make sure that the right stuff is going to the right spots. Which, again, we will do that next episode. So I have been Lanolin. We're working on our awesome smeltery setup with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 smelteries for each ore that we can mine in our world. So thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin. Be sure to let me know if you like this episode. Be sure, to like and favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff, because I sure appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin, and I will see you next time. Bye.